Well. Hello, everyone. This is Dirt Griggity. Yes. And this is another episode of One Man, Dark Man Podcast. Yeah. What's up, everybody? How everybody doing today? You know, we got some stuff to talk about, man. We got some stuff to talk about. There's been a lot of interviews happening. What's up, Joey? A lot of interviews happening. You know, last Friday was right after TTS is when the news came out about Phil Spencer retiring, Sarah Bond leaving. So it's pretty much been a week, and there's been a lot of different interviews, a lot of stuff that's happening. And this is the new Xbox, right? This is the new Xbox. So we're going to talk about that. Listen, there's some PlayStation news, man. And listen, I know the ponies are ecstatic. They're already celebrating, talking about we're back. Of course, I'm talking about the rumor about PlayStation pulling their single-player games off of PC. Interesting. I have a theory, y'all. And I'm going to start the show off with that because I have a theory. And I'm going to tell you guys why I think they're doing that. But I'm pretty sure you guys know what the theory is. So we got a lot of things to talk about today. Let's have some fun, man. The new Xbox. Listen, Jez Corden, who I'm cordial with, he invited me on him and Rand's show on Jez channel. Well, it was the Xbox 2+1 or something. I had a good time on that show, and I'm cool with Jez, man. But apparently, kind of funny games. This one guy in particular, Blessing, he has some disparaging things to say regarding Jez and I guess his interview style, because he interviewed Matt Booty and Asha Sharma, and he had some things to say. Like, he seemed like he was angry, man, but we'll talk about that. And have some fun, bro. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for rocking out with me as usual. Shout out to the 200 people that's already in here to see my black ass. So we're gonna have some fun today, yeah. You can have some fun. Got a couple supers, Adidas with the two kind of ponies, and IGN ignorant hate Xbox frauds. Yes, they are, bro. We'll talk about it. Jay Rimber said that pony Blessing is a BAN. If you're from the hood, you should know what BAN stands for. If you're not from the hood, I will tell you what it stands for. Bitch ass nigga. All right, let's go ahead and get the show started, man, because like I said, I have some thoughts about this PlayStation stuff. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. It's pony leg chopping time. Okay, let me share my screen because let's get the show started, man. No bullshitting. Let's just get right to it. Jason Schreier. Now, this is why this is 100% reputable, because I feel that Jason Schreier, he knows his stuff, bro. I don't know if he's been wrong. Not too often this guy is wrong. So if he said he heard something, he heard something. He said, Jason Schreier says Sony could be pulling away from PC ports for their single-player games, with Schreier even suggesting that Wolverine would never release on the platform. I think the sense I'm getting is that they're backing away from putting their exclusive console stuff like traditional single-player titles on PC. Now, this is very, very interesting, y'all. This is interesting. And I'm going to give you guys my theory. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel the same way or think the same way. I'm telling you right now, this is just my opinion, nothing I heard. This is just me guessing and speculating. I 100% think PlayStation is really considering doing this because of Xbox Magnus. I really feel that way. You guys got to realize PlayStation is still trying to sell consoles. We understand, excuse me, the old Xbox regime. They was kind of like, whatever, this is an Xbox, that's an Xbox. I don't know how the new regime is going to be, but we'll talk about that. PlayStation is still trying to sell consoles. The reason their live service games are on PC and one of them on Xbox and other places is because you need an audience for live service games. But when it comes to their single player games, I'm telling you guys, they are so they got a whiff for the Xbox Magnus. And maybe they felt that the timed exclusive PlayStation games going to Steam really wasn't worth the next Xbox console being able to play their games via Steam. I mean, listen, I could be wrong. I am just guessing. I am just guessing. But why is it they bought Nixes, man? They bought Nixes for this specific reason, to port their games to PC. Now, Ponies was like, yo, Dirt, because I mentioned this on Twitter, and Ponies was like, Dirt, but they also their support studio, whatever the reason. But the number one reason PlayStation bought Nixes was to port their games to PC. They're not porting the multiplayer games to PC because those games are dropping day and date on PC. I'm telling y'all, PlayStation is like, yo, we don't want the next Xbox console being able to play our games, whether it's through Steam or whatever. They don't want that shit. Now, listen, I got to be real. We just saw some type of numbers saying that they made like $2.3 billion through PC and Xbox. I know it's been several years, but $2.3 billion is $2.3 billion. Listen, y'all. Ponies are celebrating. They're celebrating. They're celebrating. And that's cool. Y'all got y'all exclusives. Yeah, we got a Wolverine and never. Hey, speaking of Wolverine, Red and Blade, I'm gonna need my money because Wolverine ain't going to Xbox, bro. Well, anyway, like I said, this is just my theory, my opinion. I really feel that way, man, because they are that petty. They are willing to risk money. Now, in their eyes, they're not risking money. It's to sell more PlayStation consoles. And let me say this. Wolverine was already on PC. Funny. It was. But let me say this. Wolverine Intergalactic and the rumored God of War game that's supposed to come out next year, that's 3 AAA games in 2 years. I know they got Star Wars, but that's not AAA. I know, like Marathon. What is that shit, Single player games. They don't have enough content, right? They keep on shutting down studios. They really ain't gonna have no more content. So my point is, I really feel this way. Now, like I said, I can obviously be wrong. Hey, yo, Brian, you're right about that. If Marvel say put that shit on PC, they gonna put that shit on PC. Hey, Brian, you're right about that. That's true. But I'm like, wow, PlayStation is out here. So Paris said, I wait for Jason 4. But yeah, I agree. But they're celebrating, Paris. But this is just my opinion. I do believe if this is true, I totally believe it's because of Xbox Magnus. I mean, what other reason is there? Because like I already said, they bought Nixes for this specific reason. To port their single-player games to PC. Nixes, yes, they work on other games. They're a support studio sometime. But the main reason they bought them is to port games to PC. Like I already said, Ponies are celebrating, saying we're back. We ain't like Xbox and blah, blah, blah. It's still a business, man. If this is true, I think this is a gamble. Because maybe it's not going to hurt them as bad because they don't have that many single-player games coming. Right? They made $2.3 billion, but it has been several years. So maybe they feel like it ain't worth us losing our exclusives to Xbox. Even though they wouldn't have been native exclusives, whoever bought the Xbox Magnus, which all of us in this room right now, this chat will definitely will buy the Xbox, the next gen Xbox. We all will buy some PlayStation games from Steam. There will really be no reason for a PS6. Now, you know me, I have a PS5 because I wanted some of their exclusives. I thought they was going to have banging exclusives like the PS4 generation, and that just hasn't happened. It hasn't. The last game I bought on the PS5 was God of War Ragnarok, and that shit was mid. 2018 was way better. Two-Man gifted me Spider-Man 2. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the ponies, they're happy, which I understand, because listen, y'all, let's be real. I understand their joy, because a lot of them hated they were putting their games on PC, whether they were timed or day one. They hated the shit. So I got to be real, because if Xbox went out there back and said, yo, we're doing exclusives again, we would celebrate. We would celebrate. Oh, shit, yeah. So I understand them being happy. Hey, what up, Mav? How you doing? I get it. But I don't know, man. I just think that if they did leave their games on Steam when the next Xbox come out, I'm only one person, but I literally would have no reason to even purchase a PS6. Because like I just told you, I bought a PS5 for specific games that hasn't come to fruition in the PS5 generation. So I would literally have, because I can wait 6 months to a year. I don't give a shit about PlayStation games like that. So I would need to get a PS6. And maybe PlayStation realizes that. Because the Xbox, don't forget, Xbox is going to come out, their console, if it comes out in 2027, it's probably going to come out either 1 or 2 years before the PS6. That's a lot of time. And even though Xbox console sales isn't a threat to PlayStation console sales, when you hear news like this, you still realize Xbox is somewhat a threat. I mean, there's no other explanation. Yes, the console sales can compete with PlayStation console sales, but some decisions that PlayStation still make proves to me that they still consider Xbox somewhat a threat. I don't know, man. Am I lying? Now, this is just my speculation, but if they're pulling their games off of PC, if this is true, and we all know Jason Schreier is credible, but if this is true, if it's something he's hearing, if it's not set in stone yet, if it's just a discussion, I really think it's because of Xbox. What other reason would it be? Our opponents would tell you, the games aren't selling enough. Okay. They still made $2.3 billion off of PC sales. If it wasn't for Helldivers, now I know that's a games as a service title, but if it wasn't for PC, Helldivers wouldn't have been banging like that. And PC is the only platform that's growing, bro. So if you think about it, the Xbox could potentially have a 2-year head start in the console market. And if they can play PlayStation games via Steam, people be like, yo, what the hell do I need a PlayStation 6 for? I've had this Xbox for over 1 year. Think about this. Let's say 2028. They announced the PS6. 2028, the PS6. But the shit still don't come out to 2029. And then say hypothetically the Xbox dropped in 2027. People been had the Xbox for 1.5 years before the PS6 come out. This is just me speculating. Just me hypothetically. Hey, what's up, Mom? I'm on my podcast. Okay, call me back later. All right. That was Mama Griggity. Man, like she be forgetting, times on podcasts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, y'all, am I off with my speculation What do you guys think? Am I off with this? Because as soon as I heard the news, that shit came to me instantly. Instantly. I really think that's why they doing that. I really do. Let me get these supers, y'all. Yeah, Mark, I'm telling you, bro, that theory came to me instantly. I bet you they doing that because of Magnus. The ankle therapist with the 2 PlayStation is dead, broke bitches. Oh, damn. Ankle therapist. Game trailers is with the 5. They're not going to pour their games on PC. You really think that will happen to Nixus? Also, my theory is Nixus will port PS5 games to Xbox. Game trailers is I gotta be real, bro. You might see another occasional live service game go to Xbox. I don't think they're just not moving the same way as Xbox. They're still trying to sell consoles. Like I said, you might see another shooter live service. I don't think Horizon Hunter's Gathering is going to Xbox because that's Xbox guys ain't gonna play that shit. If they have another shooter, they probably will port that to Xbox eventually. Those live service games. But as far as the single, I just can't see it right now. I just can't see it. Things could change, obviously. Things could change, but I just can't see it. They ain't moving that way. They trying to sell consoles. Now, if Xbox, the new regime, if their strategy changed and they're trying to sell consoles, let's have fun. But as of right now, PlayStation trying to sell consoles, and they still believe in the exclusive theory. You got to realize they didn't invest as much money into gaming the last 10 years like Xbox did, bro. Xbox invests damn near $100 billion, and they got get that ROI, right? It is what it is. 30 below with the 2, not going to happen. They got investors to satisfy. Yeah, I mean, they do, but we'll see what happens, man. Early Men, member for 37 months. Sup, Dirt? Sup, player? How you doing? Blake 964 with the 2. Congratulations on your Hollywood Walk of Fame star, Mr. Duke. Now, you know you fucked up, right? I'm not Bill Duke. Ass breath. Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse, what's up, player? Member for 22 months. If Sony can close Bluepoint Studios, I can see them closing Nixes as well. Bro, there's already another rumor about Haven. There's an article about Haven. They're on deck. They next. Jamie Mack with the 5. Watching Refor fail early and often playing marathon and blaming the game was hilarious. Chad started roasting him and he got triggered laughing my ass off. Yeah. I'm not hearing good things about marathon, man. I know you guys are seeing some of the same stuff that I'm seeing. I thought the game was going to do okay, but I don't know, man. DJ Brodo Dawson with the 2. It's the other way around. They going day and date on PC. I guess we'll see, man. Because I'm just going by Jason Schreier article. If they go day and date on PC, that next Xbox is gonna be crazy, bro. I mean, I can't see it right now. I can't unless PlayStation like, yo, we need that money. Listen, I saw Pony saying, well, their last few games haven't done that well on PC. I guarantee if they drop their single player games day one on PC, they will do extremely well. But you're dropping them a year later. Don't nobody give a shit. Who cares a year later? The PC audience don't. They done moved on. But if they drop their games day and date on PC, they will definitely do well. But like I said, they're still trying to sell consoles, bro. Rock with the Fire said, you're looking at it the wrong way. Dirt, Sony is creating a PC store. That way they get 100%. Won't have to port. It will be their own store. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're on to something. Is he saying, Paris said, hold on. Paris said something. Let's wait till Jason Schreier full report comes out. You know what, Rock? You're making me think. Maybe they're going to pull them from Steam. And launch them in their own store. Rock, you got me thinking, my man. You got me thinking, my man. Damn. But that's a gamble, bro, because Steam is what PC players remember when Xbox first started their first party games going to PC in 2016, right? That was on a Microsoft store, and the PC gamers immediately rejected that shit. Xbox said, you know what? Fuck it. We'll put them on Steam. If that would be a huge gamble, bro. To pull their games off of Steam and put them in their own Sony PlayStation store. Listen, y'all, this is why we're here, because we're here to speculate and talk and have fun, man. Because Rock, I didn't think about that, bro. Because we heard that rumor they're supposed to be making a PC store. Hey, listen, let me if that's the case, I need some receipts, because these ponies out here celebrating, bro. They clapping hands. Clap hands, clap hands, clap hands. We back. I saw Zubitech say, we back, baby, we back. Yeah, I can't believe them. You know what? I see some people in the chat like Dirt, they ain't pulling that shit from Steam. Yeah, I can't see them doing that, bro. Steam is that's what PC players go to, is Steam. They don't go nowhere else. Epic Games Store tried to compete and they failed because Steam is where they go. Shit, bro. This is interesting. The angle there was with the two. If Wolverine on PC outsell PS5. Oh, man. This is crazy, bro. Skywalker with the 10. The only time that I ever bought a PlayStation was for the PS2 for the DVD player. There's no games that's only on PlayStation that would get me to buy a PS5 or a PS6. I am entrenched in PC and Xbox. There you go, bro. Talk that shit. Shares no member for 2 months. Please say I pity the fool, Mr. T Dirt. I'm not Mr. T, you piece of shit. Call me no damn Mr. T. Jimmy Mack with the 5. Sony would make their own launcher. It's rumored they would do a similar thing as Xbox, where you get the game cross-platform with console and PC. I don't see that. I don't think PlayStation even roll like that. They don't seem that consumer friendly to me. Pieces of shit. So now, look, this is an interesting topic, man. We're going to keep a close eye on this topic. Yeah, man. Yeah. We'll keep a close eye on this topic, y'all. I love it. All right. Let me go to my Darkman bookmarks. One man, Darkman. So, like, I'm still going to talk about the whole thing with Jez and kind of funny and all that shit, man. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff going on, bro. All right. Shout out to Jez Corden, because he did an article. He interviewed Asha and Matt Booty. I remember people saying, man, I don't call him Matt Booty, man. I call him Matty B. Man, that's that man's name. Y'all need to grow up. I'm just calling him Matty B. The man's name is Matt Booty. I call the man by his name, damn it. Grow up. Oh, man. So, I think Jez said he only had 13 minutes to interview them. And he did the best he could in 13 minutes, man. I briefly caught up with both new CEO Asha Sharma and the newly promoted Chief Content Officer Matt Booty to discuss what Xbox next decade looks like as we head through the division's 25th year in operation. On the return to Xbox and a commitment to Xbox hardware. I love that. A commitment to Xbox hardware. Because as I already mentioned several times in this podcast, it's no secret that Xbox, it seemed like they just gave up on the Xbox Series X the last couple years. X and S. I don't know the rumors if they stopped shipping them, they stopped creating them, they just shipped whatever was left in the warehouse. I don't know. There was a rumor they were supposed to have some type of deal with a Vietnamese supplier or something. I don't know this year, but I don't know if that was true or not. So here we go, man. Is Phil short or is Matt Booty that's tall? How tall is Matt Booty? Maybe about maybe 6'3" or something. In her opening letter, Asha Sharma said she wanted to bring about a return. Oh shit! I'm not even sharing this shit. My bad, yo. My bad. My bad. I'm up here showing pictures and shit, and y'all like, yeah, Dirt. Hey, why y'all ain't saying nothing? I wouldn't even share it. Phil seems like he like an average height, maybe 5'9" or something. I know Paris can tell me. I don't know if Paris is still in here, but yeah, man, Booty, yeah, sounds like he about 6'2" or something. Phil probably like 5'9". In her opening letter, Asha Sharma said she wanted to bring about a return to Xbox. I asked exactly what that means, since it effectively implies that Xbox has begun to stray from what Xbox is. Sharma volunteered an emphasis on Xbox Core and specifically, oh shit, what is that word? What is this word? BEL? I don't know what that shit is. Belgert? I don't know what that shit is. My Detroit education failed me once again. I ain't never seen that word in my life. Console platform, which has seen a few fiscals of near constant decline. She said, beleaguered. Beleaguered? Yeah, I never heard that word in my life. Beleaguered. They don't laugh at me, bro. This is live, damn it. We're doing it live. Shout out to Homie K Maker. We're live. She said, for me, the spirit of return to Xbox is about returning to the spirit that the team was founded on. Sharma explains, it's the spirit of surprise. It's the spirit of building something nobody else was willing to try. I heard renegade, rebellion, and fun used. That's what I was thinking about when I wrote that. Let me go read this part. I think our core Xbox fans and players have invested up to 25 years of themselves in these universes and our console. I want to make sure everybody knows I'm committed to Xbox, starting with console. Now, look, I know Sean talked about this. I know some other people talked about this. You've seen a lot of videos and shit, but no, this is, excuse me, Dirt Griggity. This is my opinion about what she's saying. She's saying I'm committed to Xbox starting with console. Now, that sounds really good. Like, are they going to start focusing back on console? I know they're still doing multiplats. Don't get it twisted. They're still doing multiplats. But I think some of us Xbox fans want them to care about console more. You don't have to exclusively, go back to console. We understand the cloud is the thing. We understand, PC and all that stuff. We get that. And I like that. Personally, I love Xbox Play Anywhere. I do. But I think most of us Xbox fans, now I can't speak for all of y'all. I can only speak for myself. I would like for them to maybe market the console a little bit more, because the Xbox Series X, even the S, is, excuse me, they're phenomenal consoles, bro. They're absolutely phenomenal. If you ask me 10 times out of 10, I'm picking the Xbox Series X over the PS5. It's really a great console, bro. And I do want them to care a little more about console. We're going to keep meeting players where they are. That means they're still doing multiplat. The world continues to evolve and change. We're going to make sure Xbox is a great place for developers and players. We want to invest in reducing the artificial divide between different types of devices they want to use with us. I think that's going to mean a lot more investment in breaking down the barriers and helping developers build once and show up across different hardware experiences. For me, I believe Xbox starts with its fans and we'll grow from there. That's what I wanted to signal with the return to Xbox. Okay. Like I said, it sounds good. She has to deliver. Matt Booty has to deliver. Now, I was talking to the homie Sean earlier. I said, Sean, you know, one thing I do like though is that Matt Booty. I hope he's in her ear, right? He's there. We know now. I know people bring this up all the time about those leaked emails from Matt Booty saying we're gonna spend Sony out of business. Yeah, we laugh. Oh, that shit was funny. He was gangster here. That's the energy I like, though. That's the energy I like. Xbox need that aggressiveness. We just did a whole damn near 20-minute segment about how PlayStation is about to pull their games for PC, in my opinion, to stop their games from being playable on Xbox Magnus. That was just my opinion, but I said that because that's how PlayStation is. They don't give a shit. They consider Xbox a threat. I don't care what anybody says. They still consider Xbox a threat. You know why they still consider them a threat, even though their consoles is not nowhere near selling as much as PlayStation? Because Xbox sit up there and bought Bethesda and ABK. Yes, Xbox need these games on PlayStation. Absolutely, they do. But it's a threat. When you show up to the party and say, yo, I'm buying that, I'm buying that, I'm buying that. That's a threat. Like, shit, we can't do that. Threat, man. Straight up. And I'm telling you, PlayStation, they don't care, bro. So hearing this from Asha Sharma and knowing that Matt Booty's there. Now, I understand Matt Booty has bosses. Hell, she's his boss. But there's a little bit of aggressiveness there that I like with Matt Booty. Because I told you guys the story. I heard that he was 100% against the multi-platform strategy. That was the name somebody told me personally. Yo, he is against it. There was an internal struggle with Xbox. I don't know if it's true, but of course, he's couldn't make the final decision. It was not his decision. He just put in his 2 cents. I don't like the shit. So, yeah. I don't know, man. There's been a ton of speculation about what kind of moves Asha might make. Xbox notoriously ditched any form of exclusivity on its games, shifting units to PlayStation, paying little mind to the criticism that it reduces the need to actually buy an Xbox. Sharma told me that nothing is off the table when it comes to revising Xbox strategy, but finalizing the strategy will take time and data parsing. On Xbox's recent strategic decisions, Sharma said, that's the plan. The plan's the plan until it's not the plan. What does that mean? I know what it means. Shit can change. Shit changes sometimes. Oh, man. So, you know, this stuff is really interesting, bro. It's very interesting. And I'm going to say this. I was a fan of Phil Spencer, right? 100%. I was a fan of Phil Spencer. I appreciated Phil Spencer. We know the truth that Phil Spencer, you know, saved Xbox. You know, like we don't have to regurgitate the same information, but it was true. True story. He saved Xbox. There's decisions he made. You know, I understand that Satya said, look, man, you know, need some services. You need some type of monthly income coming from the Xbox brand. Maybe that's why Phil came up with Gamepass, right? You know, I don't know. I'm just speculating here. You know, after the ABK deal, you better, hey, bring some money. Maybe that's why Phil and Sarah came up with Project Latitude or whatever, man. So I'm a fan of Phil Spencer. But I will also say the guy wasn't perfect. Nobody's perfect. So him leaving is definitely going to change a lot about the Xbox brand, bro. A whole lot. Let me share something right quick. I forgot to do my time. I got to go back and I'm gonna say 25. I got to go back. Let me share something right quick. Let me send this to Sean DM. I got a couple of things I want to talk about. I need y'all to bear with me because you guys, I'm not a fan of this guy. I used to be. But he said a couple things, and I have to be real. This guy has some legit connections, and he seems optimistic. Right? He seems optimistic. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen, y'all. First of all, you can meet the super chats. Alvarez, remember for 7 months. If they put Helldivers 2 out of Steam, do you really think those PC players who already paid for the game are going to pay for it again? Of course not. Of course not. I'm talking about like the future games, you know. Justin Boudreaux with this, like, remember for 16 months, we really forgot about the Steam machine. So it will be PlayStation competing against 2 platforms. Yeah, Steam machine. Damn, I forgot about Steam. I forgot about the Steam machine. Wait, oh shit, I forgot about the Steam machine. Maybe they don't want that. They don't want that. People playing their games. Oh man, on a hybrid console, but it's not a hybrid. On a PC console thingy. I don't know, man. Max City with the fight. Dirt. I'm over all this shit already. Just give me my fucking games. Don't raise the price of Gamepass. We good. I don't want the old Xbox back. It's 2026. After the pass. Talk that shit, bro. He said, "Just keep on giving me games, man. I don't care no more." Talk that shit. All right, Michael the Fire. Resident Evil 9 is fire. Fire as hell. Shout out to Xbox New Zealand Portal Technology for the 12-hour console exclusivity. Hey, so when that shit unlocked, like for real, is it midnight or is it like 9 p.m. my time? I'm looking forward to it, bro. I think Sean won, gets the Metacritic and shit. Punk ass. Punk. Oh shit, that punk ass punk is in the chat. Pony in the chat. Yeah, I think Sean won that shit. Unless it changes by Monday, because Joy is the next closest. I think the score is like in the high 80s. Sean, I'm sorry, Joy won. I'm sorry. Joey is winning right now. Joey got 88. Now, if it drops, then Sean will win. So, Joey, what is it right now, y'all? Do y'all know what it is right now? Resident Evil Requiem? I don't know. Doggy, what the hell? Doggy dog. Y'all don't. Oh no, man. She's no it. No, man. She's no not a pony, y'all. Doggy dog. Doggy dog, you timed out shit. No. I think you said I was asking you on it. Oh, Peter Stewart, get your punk ass out of here. Oh, so Joy is winning right now. D Skills Ace Time, the two kind of funny makes IGN looks credible. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna get to that a little later. So let me share this, man. I know y'all ain't a fan of this guy. I'm not. I don't like the way he was moving. But give me y'all opinion about this shit. Let me show them my time. Oh man, Twitter is so dog shit. Everything moves so slow. Piece of shit. Oh my god. All right. Give me y'all thoughts about this, right? Do this timestamp. He's 39. Give me y'all thoughts about this. You know, I value you guys' opinion. Tim Dog. Tim Dog says Xbox is in rebuild mode, developmental phase, and discussion hiring phase. Anything else you hear is not the truth. The truth, that's the truth. It's not it's not that exciting yet. May never be, but everything you learned before Asha is off the table. It will all start to shape. Now listen, y'all, we could say we want to say about Tim Dog. He crashed out, he lost his mind, but the dude always had legitimate sources. Where the whole multi-plat thing, the first person I saw talk about it was Tim Dog. That's how I knew the shit was true. I was like, shit, Tim Dog knows. Tim Dog knows. He has legitimate sources. Now, Tim Dog has real sources, Ray's Ultron. But I said, fuck Tim. No, that's fine. It's fine. But what he's saying is pretty much, if you read it between the lines, what he's saying, this is a new regime, and they're going to treat it as such. Everything you learned before Asha is off the table. Now, I don't know what that means, but he's saying everything before her is off the table, meaning everything with Phil and Sarah, that's off the table. Part of me, but I don't believe we're going to see this as the Xbox shit no more. I think that shit is done. It was laughable. It was embarrassing for the brand. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, what is this shit? Me and Sean, we instantly said this shit is corny, bro. But, you know, we also made jokes with it. This is the Xbox. That's the Xbox. Your mama VCR is an Xbox, right? Your mama got a VCR. It's an Xbox. I know ponies ain't got no damn. Hold on, man. Oh, come on, Joe B. Get your punk ass out of here. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. And Tim also says, return of Xbox is not software only. It's actually returned to its roots. Now, I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know, man. Does it mean they're going to care more about console? I don't think they're going to have exclusives. Maybe they might have some time. I don't know, bro. I do not know. But I do think it's interesting that he's optimistic. He's optimistic. Now, not everybody's optimistic, but, you know, he's optimistic. Well, Jeremy Brown said, this is an Xbox, isn't bad marketing. Well, you know, we all have our opinions. They would just be honest, yeah, but your fan base don't, you know, we already know that they were multiplayer. Your fan base don't want to hear that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Their 480p TV is an Xbox. There you go. There you go. Stop it. Y'all better show me some damn respect. I don't have no damn 480i TVs. Stop. Can't believe this shit, man. Trey Bone, kiss my ass. Oh, man. Trey Bone, kiss my ass. I gotta put this shit on Twitter now. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe how quick this piece of shit Trey Bone is with his AI. What the fuck? Got my fist up and everything, bro. What is this shit with the jewelry? Oh my god. Hey woman, come over here. I paid the food. Oh my god, bro. Oh, man. That's actually funny, Trey Bone. That's funny. That's funny, man. I gotta give it to you. I gotta put that on Twitter and say who did this to me. Even though I know who did this to me, but I think that shit funny. That's pretty damn funny, man. You guys are hilarious, man. I love you guys. Some funny shit. That's some funny shit. Mr. T is an Xbox. There you go. I gotta put that on Twitter. Like, that is literally a picture of me, bro. With man, that's crazy. This AI is insane. Cosplay for Barrett. Yeah. That Resident Evil. I can't wait for that shit. So let's how about we roast PlayStation again right quick? But I will say this before we move on. I am very optimistic about the future of Xbox, man. This pony kind of roasted me earlier. She was kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What did he say? Hold on, let me see. The pony kind of roasted me, dog. Sometimes, you know, if shit is funny, I laugh, bro. If it's funny, it's funny. Where's his name? What post was it on? It was kind of funny, bro. Oh, I think it was when I was Oh, yeah, here it is. I was promoting this show, and this guy thumbs. So I was promoting the show, right? He said, man, it went from wait to E3 to wait to next gen. Now it's waiting until the next CEO. I thought that shit was funny. Like, I ain't saying that shit, but there are some of the Xbox guys that, they're like, yo, wait until the next CEO. Watch this. I'm not saying that shit. I'm just talking about what was being said so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was being said. And I got to be real, man. This is an interesting time, bro. Interesting time. And like Traybo, the reason I'm laughing at that, because, bro, there was some Xbox guys I know Sean talk about all the time. There was some Xbox guys that was out there bad. They was out there bad during the days of, like wait to E3. Hold on. I'ma say his name. I will never forget. Guys like Crap Gamer was out there bad, man. Xbox will have like 3 straight E3s where they didn't announce any new IPs. Come on, please. Any new IPs. It was bad. It was bad. And then I never forget one shot. I was listening to Next Gen 720. And Crap Gamer was like, yeah, wait to Comic-Con. They ain't about to reveal no new Xbox games in no damn Comic-Con, bro. That's why it's laughable when these former Xbox guys flipped. It was like, bro, do you remember the shit that you said? Did you remember you said Sea of Thieves was the game of the generation? Do you remember that shit? Do you remember you said wait to Comic-Con? Bro, they ain't gonna show no new damn Xbox games at Comic-Con. Wait to Tokyo Game Show? Wait to Gamescom? It was bad, bro. It was bad. It was bad. So that's when these guys flip, guys like Crap Gamer and Mooch, and I'm like, bro, the shit that they used to say, man, and you have the audacity to flip and be roasting Xbox now? That's why Crap Gamer hurt himself, because ponies didn't fully accept him. The ponies accepted Mooch, but Mooch ain't say as much crazy shit as Crap used to, bro. Oh, man. Comic-Con. Illegal Dad, I swear, Crap Gamer was like, yo, it was right after E3, I don't know, E3 20, I don't know, 19, I don't know what it was. Yo, wait to Comic-Con. Was like, what? Even I was like, bro, they ain't gonna show no damn Xbox games at Comic-Con. I believe that was that might have been 2018, because that was the year where Major Nelson was at Comic-Con. And they was playing Crackdown 3 with that chick that was drunk, bro. The chick that played in like she was in Alan Wake 2. She played in that Star Wars game. She was fine too, fine. But she was drunk, and they made Crackdown 3 look so bad, bro. Oh my God. I remember Rand did a video roasting their ass. And Rand said he had got in trouble. So yeah, man, it's funny shit, bro. Gaming Live Studio with the 2. Yo, PlayStation is an Xbox. Sony Sunset Bluepoint. Yeah, they did, man. They did. And more coming, because I'm about to talk about the next one. Giggity, thank you for re-upping, bro. Shout out to you. The sleeper must awaken with the 5. All we know for sure is that Microsoft doesn't want to lose Xbox. And that is definitely a positive. Yeah, man. I know people have their opinions and shit, and oh yeah, Xbox, they want to get out of hardware. I don't know, man. It seems like the more they want Xbox to lead, the more Xbox keep on doing shit, like hiring new people, and they spent so much money. I just don't know. I don't know what people want anymore. All right, y'all. Let me talk about this real quick. I said let me get back to roasting PlayStation. So where is it at? Here it is. Let me do my timestamp. Thank you very much. All right. Let me share my screen with you kind folks. Shout out to the 559 people in here at the moment. Thank you very much. Let me share my screen. I'm going to get your super chat, Vic. Yet another PlayStation Live service game is reportedly facing difficulties, according to a new report citing insider insights. Now, the game is, of course, Fairgames. Haven Studios reportedly begun letting contractor agreements lapse as work continues on its first title, the multiplayer heist shooter Fairgames. With the project said to be nowhere near completion, this turn of events signals that yet another PlayStation Live service game could be in trouble. Bro, do you hear what they said? Oh, shit. Nowhere. Come on, man. What's this shit? Nowhere near completion. They're not going to keep on paying money for a game that's not guaranteed to be a hit. Here's another game that's about to be out of there, y'all. I'm telling you, and studio. If you don't think PlayStation is about to cancel that game and let that studio go, man, get this bitch out of here, man. Snipers, where y'all at, man? Thank you. Sir Rips a lot. How many accounts this bitch got? Damn. Damn. If y'all don't think that game gonna be canceled, bro, even ponies know that shit gonna be canceled. Think about it. I'm telling you that, bro. I think this year they're gonna close a couple more studios. I think so. I really do. I really do. How is this game nowhere near completion? You knew when Jay Raymond got fired or let go, you know that shit was in trouble. Man, come on, bro. PlayStation don't know what the hell they doing. Because if that rumor is true about them putting their games for PC, come on, man. Y'all just leaving money on the table. That shit makes no sense. Yeah, Carl, we them dudes pieces of shit. Yeah, so that shit is in trouble, bro. Major trouble. Another live service game. I love PlayStation. That's what they say. Yes. Love the shitty live service games. Insane, bro. Insane. Oh, man. So anyway. So, like I was saying, man, it's one thing. Let me share something. Before I get to the Jez shit. There was a lot of people, you know, saying with the new regime, how would that affect Game Pass? And I always said, I don't know if it will affect Game Pass. We just don't know. Will Game Pass go up in price? Will they do certain things with Game Pass? I don't know. But there's one thing I do know. Game Pass is amazing. That's one thing I do know. Here's how many new players January's big Game Pass gets brought in. Linear Analytics estimates. Star Wars Outlaws integrated into Game Pass following its disappointing launch, onboarded almost 600,000 new players via Game Pass. Pretty close to 1 million. Over 500,000 people played the game in Game Pass. Around 100,000 Game Pass subscribers used the service to play Outlaws on the day it was added. On the day it was added, 100,000 people played Star Wars Outlaws, and the game flopped. But I know the developers are happy to see some more people playing their games through Game Pass. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, which is a pretty damn good game. I bought it and finished it. Entered the service at month end and quickly got 544,000 new players. Why are you talking about Bogman P? Damn. Man, you have to time him out for that. That was a joke, bro. That was a joke, bro. Sir Rip's like, what you doing, man? Bob McP is a bot, bro. That was a joke. I can't untime him out. Oh, shit. Damn, bro. Come on, Sir Rip's like, man, you want me to pull your mod shit? That's a joke, bro. So, hey, bro, you're on probation because Bob McP is a bot. And you timed him out 86,000 seconds just for a joke? Said I was kissing the PS5? Okay, there you go, Grizz. Okay, I know you could do that for 10 seconds, and now he'll be back. Oh, he was spamming. Oh, yeah, Bob McP do be spamming. Stop doing that shit, Bob McP. Stop spamming. But stop spamming. Say the shit once, man, and stop. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Xbox gamers love over-the-shoulder shooters. Our estimates show that 57% of Space Marine 2 players on Xbox previously played Gears 5, and 35% of its players have engaged with Helldivers 2. There you go. Look at this bullshit. Death Stranding's director cut addition to the console and cloud tiers on January 21st brought in 512,000 new players. Hold on, that game isn't in Game Pass, is it? Now, I don't think Death Stranding is in Game Pass, but just putting it on Xbox brought in 500,000 new players for a game that came out in 2017. It is in Game Pass? Okay. Well, that's pretty good. 500,000. That's pretty good, man. I didn't even know that bullshit was in Game Pass. It successfully tapped into the latent Kojima curious demographic. Our data indicates that about 25% of Xbox Death Stranding players had previously engaged with Metal Gear Solid 5 on the Xbox. Resident Evil Village saw a more modest uptake, adding 160,000 new players via Game Pass. It's probably because a lot of people bought that shit when it came out. Notably, its addition to PlayStation Plus Extra on the same day yielded significantly higher engagement. Damn, 852K on Xbox. Village had over 500K MAUs in January. Suggested plenty of folks we playing the older title ahead of the new one. That'll sell pretty well on Xbox, I reckon. Okay. Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound had 102,000 new players. So Xbox, listen, man. Xbox is doing fine. Xbox Game Pass is doing fine, bro. I just wanted to show you guys that the Xbox Game Pass, man. People want to bash the service, but people use it. You punk ass ponies want to go out there and bash and say it's welfare pass, it's welfare. Shut your punk ass up, because people use it. I use it. I love it. Pieces of trash. Victor Click with the 2. We remember those days of crap and your calls. Hey man, it's somebody in the chat. John Doe, what up, John Doe? I remember John Doe was an original member of BGST. Him and Crap Gabby used to get it to it. Crap Gabby didn't like you, right? Like y'all didn't like each other or some shit, John Doe. I forgot. I knew it was something like that, bro. An original member of BGST. Funny shit. Shout out to John Doe, man. Simple Jack with the 10. What makes me feel positive about this regime change is Matt. Spin them out of business. Booty. It's now part of the people making changes, and Asha needs to use a growth. TTS, 1080 Yacht Griggity. I ain't no damn 1080 Yacht. Yeah, I was seeing that earlier, man. Matt Booty is yeah. We'll see, man. Max City with the 2. Death Stranding was in PC Game Pass when it first came to Xbox. I do remember that, but yeah, I forgot it came to Xbox. Hey, yo, so Rivers, that's a fact. $30 ain't welfare pass no more. Shit. That shit ain't welfare pass no more. Shit. That's luxury pass. Max City. with the two. I love Gamepass, but $29.99 is my breaking point. And that's fair, bro. Everybody, that shit, you know, it's kind of expensive, bro. Especially with all the damn subscriptions I get right now. Shit. Costco Pass. Yeah, that shit pretty expensive, bro. I gotta give you that. That's the track. So, Lord, yo, before we get out of here, man, you know, I gotta talk about this Jez Corden shit. Jez versus Kinda Funny. Let me pull this shit up, man. Because you know what? I'm gonna let y'all hear. I know most of you guys probably saw it, but for you guys, some of you guys that's not on Twitter or social media, this is and I hate that I got to clip a pony. Well, I had to use a pony clip, but it was the best clip that I saw at the time. So let me tell you guys, let me give you guys some context. As you guys saw, Jez Corden had interviewed Asha and also Matt Booty, as I read earlier, like some things from the interview. And this short clip from these two, from Snowball, is it Snowball? What is it, like Snowbike Mike and Blessing? I can't pronounce his last name. This is what Blessing had to say regarding what happened with Jez Corden.
We got to talk about Xbox. Big article just came out from Jez talking with.
Don't get me started. No, nothing. Where they said nothing.
Blessing,
can you
read my mind?
They said fucking
nothing. Oh my Blessing!
Hold on. My bad, BT Maverick. I know you did it too, but I had put this in my bookmarks first because I saw this first. So you see, like he said, they said nothing. Let me go back.
Blessing, can you read my mind?
They said fucking
nothing. Oh my Blessing!
But also, listen, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm not gonna talk shit. I was gonna talk shit. I'm not gonna talk shit.
Well, here's the deal.
Yeah,
it's a nothing burger because, simply put, this is she is coming into a new role. She has a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Are they demonetizing people for it? I mean, whatever, bro.
Lose revert. I just got here like yesterday.
Yeah, I just got here yesterday.
It's out here. This is my new job. I just got here. I don't have much to say.
Yeah.
You come back, okay? And that's simply how this is. She is coming into a new role. She has a lot to learn on top of everything.
Yeah.
But like, she's not making decisions tomorrow. So like, you're gonna wait some time.
Here's my beef, right?
Tell me.
You know, you had gamesindustry.biz. You have Bloomberg, Jason Schreier. You got the game business, Christopher Dring.
Yes.
You got you have IGN. You have a list of people that you can go to have that first big interview, big conversation, lay out like, all right, where are we at with Xbox? I don't know. I feel like the place that you went isn't the place that you go if you're trying to have like a good interview. If you're trying to get something that is
Windows Central, Jez,
Windows Central. It has Windows in the title of the website.
Here's the deal.
I don't go to Jez for my fucking objective journalism.
Why is he going off on Jez? Because Jez works for Windows Central and he's interviewing Xbox employees, Xbox executives, I should say. He has a problem. He's already insinuating that Jez is going to be biased. Why is he so angry?
About a big corporate shakeup at Xbox.
It's just a
don't piss me off.
Opening interview. There will be many more interviews in the next.
This is your first one.
6 months. It's just
so Snowbite Mike was trying to say, yo, it's the first interview, bro. Like, you know, like there'll be plenty more interviews in the future. But this nigga acting like he mad about it because Jez Corden got an interview.
That's fine. There's nothing to be said.
We're gonna go to the person that's gonna make sure that they're okay with us saying nothing.
What do you want to do? Grill her on day one?
Ask questions that are have somebody that's gonna follow up. Have somebody that's gonna ask questions that matter. Have somebody that's not gonna fucking serve you the most softballs of questions.
What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? Asha, yo, Asha, how you doing? Hey, Asha, did you take over Phil Spencer's office? Ha ha! Hey, Asha. Fuck all them exclusives, right, honey? Yeah. Don't do what you want Jez to do, man. It's his first interview. Jez wants to continue to interview this woman in the future. Do you really want to piss her off? Did you ever see what's the damn guy? what's the angry guy on like YouTube? Shit, I can't think of his name. What's the angry guy on YouTube that had an interview with Major Nelson? I can't think of his fucking name, bro. I really forgot his name. Angry Joe, right? Did you ever see Angry Joe get another interview with Xbox? After he interviewed Major Nelson and pissed Major Nelson off, did you ever see him get another chance to interview any Xbox employee or executive? No. So you want Jez Corden to go out there and say some ignorant shit to her? Is that what you want? It's his first interview with the woman. She don't even know the job that well yet. And this nigga act like he just upset. He pissed. The softball questions.
Have somebody that's going to give you, that's going to give an objective fucking stance.
I'll get on the.
And which one of you niggas call him Dirt Jr.? Kiss my ass. That's what you need to do. Who called him Dirt Jr.? Who the hell called him Dirt Jr.? You can kiss my black ass. I forgot who said it. Come on, man. Like, what are you so angry for? Hey, man, y'all laughing too damn hard at that shit, man. Y'all laughing a little bit too hard. It wasn't that damn funny, Paul, in Project Scorpio. Shit ain't that funny. Dirt stepson. Stop that shit, man. So my point is this, bro. Why is he so mad? Like, what do you really want him to ask her? It's her first day, literally her first day. Phil Spencer introduced her. The new head of Xbox, Asha Sharma. Yay! He got a 13-minute interview with Jez Corden. Hello, love. I can't do a Jez. Jez accent. Hello, love. Could you answer me some questions, please? When is the next Xbox coming out? Tell me right now, please. Yes. What's Phil Spencer's social security number? Can you please tell me that? Yes. What do you want him to ask her, man? Stop that shit. What? Views on you. Who the fuck are you? Sasha had a whole year in prep. Nigga, how you know? You work up there? Huh? Do you know? Come here with this bullshit. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Kiss my ass. You don't know what they doing over there. She had a whole year to prep. How in the hell do you know? Huh? How do you know? Are you a Microsoft employee, buddy? Yeah, I saw the apology video. That was a dumbass. That shit was no real apology, bro. It really wasn't. The angry therapist with the two. When have they not softball PlayStation? Yeah, man. Well, to be fair, I think they did kind of. Well, I don't know if Blessing did, but I think Greg Miller then went off on the whole Blue Point thing. I don't know if Blessing did because he's PlayStation apologist. Carl Weed with the 5. He listed all of these people who don't give a F about Xbox. Asha doesn't have much of anything to say right now. She's been there for 3 days. Guy is insufferable. Facts. Anchor Banks with the 2. Remember when Sony shut down Blue Point? Yeah, I remember that shit. Me either, yeah. Alvin with the 2. That 90-pound Steve Urkel cosplayer is a punk. Oh, shit, man. Hey, Rodimus with the 5. When I see Blessing, I always wonder where Dirt went raising his son. Oh, man. You know, y'all are wild, man. Now y'all saying Blessing is my son. Ain't that a bitch? Oh man, I can't believe this, man. With friends like y'all, who need enemies? You know, flat out, man. My God. Here's apology.
What up?
Hi, boys. Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Stress.
You were the main character of the internet for 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. I was like, after work, I went to my friend's place, and they were like, "Oh, how was your day?" And I was like, I don't check Twitter. Twitter's going off on me." But yeah, it's been such an interesting one.
Did I misinterpret? Or
No.
I'm assuming you were listening. Okay.
Yeah, no, I listened in late because me and Barrett were handling something else. But for what I heard you talking about, I think you're 100% on point as far as like, one of the things that you were just bringing up was the fact that we're talking about.
I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. Yeah, Paramount is buying. Yeah, Warner Brothers. I saw that. I saw Netflix gave up. Dirt got strong. Yeah, they made him apologize. You could tell. They was like, bro, you got to apologize. People went after him, man. People went after him. I saw Tom Henderson go after him. A lot of people went after him, bro. Victor Click with the 2. Wait, what's wrong with the Kool-Aid? I'm on my second cup. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Kool-Aid. She doesn't know the 2. Dress up as a hot dog. Look like King Dirt. No. Thanks for the offer, though. Duh, Game Boy with the 5. I put my conceptualized Xbox in the X post. That is broadcast. I don't know what the hell that even mean. Yeah, Netflix gave up, man. They said, you know what? I guess Paramount latest offer was too much. They was like, you know what? Forget it. Y'all just go ahead. Y'all just go ahead. So that's it, man. That is it, bro. Damn. I didn't even see my damn one so nice. Oh, there you go. That is it. So at the end of the day, there's like blessings. Just I'll give a fake apology, but I just don't understand why he's so angry because Jez interviewed them and didn't ask her the hard-hitting questions. Like I said earlier, when Angry Joe interviewed Major Nelson, he asked him, bruh, Major Nelson wanted to fight him. They ain't rock with that dude no more after that. No more. So, all right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here, man. Listen, let's be real. Xbox right now, I got to be real. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know their plans. I obviously don't know their plans. I don't know the future, but I'm optimistic, man. She's saying the right things, but we need her to back it up. Yeah, hey, man, when if you watch NBA, Michael Jordan, you know what? Like Michael Jordan, they say if Michael Jordan talks shit, he gonna back it up. He gonna back it up. It was prime Mike Tyson. If he talking shit, he gonna back it up in the ring. Nothing is changing, Dirt. I could be optimistic, Mr. Requiem. You're not the boss of me, damn it. Let me be optimistic, you POS. Okay, Mr. Requiem?
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
I hope that doesn't happen. Well, I'm being optimistic. Damn it. Mr. Requiem, let me be optimistic. It can end badly. If it ends badly, we ought to be taking If it ends badly, I'm out of here. I'm gonna let Sean run TTS, and I'm out of here. Nah, but you know, let's have some fun, man. Love you guys. Victor Click with the 2. This ain't baseball. One strike, you out. Yeah, definitely, bro. But I did think it was messed up how they was trying to blame Sarah Bond. I know we talked about this on Monday. I'm like, damn, bro. I mean, yeah, she was part of it, of course. But y'all gonna act like it was just her? For like y'all didn't approve that shit? Jamie Brown. Oh yeah, I ain't listen, bro. I'm listen. As long as Xbox is around, I'm an Xbox guy. 100%. 100%. Hey, Myerton. What's your name? Myerton? Thank you, bro. It was a false report by Hayden Time Warren. What was a false report? Just make good games. Yeah, bro. Yeah, WB owns DC and Mortal Kombat. It's crazy. Paramount. I don't know how is that going. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I guess I just have to wait and see because I have no idea. Now I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. I just think Xbox. I'm optimistic though, man. We'll see what happens. Because you know, man, their next console, you know, that's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, maybe. But I don't know what they're gonna do, but let's have fun, man. Simple Jack with the 10 saw negative Xbox video from Kind of Funny and thought to myself, bet Blessing is running the show. Well, spot on. Blessing is always talking, it's always trashing Xbox. Also yelled out, "We won" when Xbox put a game on PS5. Blessing is toxic, bro. Let me say this before I get out of here, because that's why I love the super chat. Because y'all get me talk about something else. You don't. Okay. What gets me is when these quote unquote publications or YouTube channels or websites try to act neutral. Me personally, I respect it more if you just say what you are. Just say what you are. If you're a pony, say you're a pony. It's okay, bro. There's other ponies that can comfort you. It's okay. But don't try to act neutral. And then when you do shit like that, now I ain't saying that Blessing tries to act neutral, but it's called Kind of Funny Games. You should try to hide your bias. What is this show called? What like this show is called One Man Dark Man. But what is my other podcast called? Yo, I ain't no damn Von Miller chat frag. Stop it. WBG Xbox podcast. We bleed green. I'm not a Boston Celtics fan. I don't bleed green for the Boston Celtics or the Philadelphia Eagles or any other team that's wearing green. I speak for Xbox. I am an Xbox podcast. We are Xbox fans. IGN. People expect IGN to be neutral. I've told this story several times, and I'm going to tell it again because I would never forget this shit as a kid. I will never forget it. I believe it was the 1988 NBA Finals. I will never forget this shit. The Lakers was playing the Detroit Pistons. And the commentator who was on the national TV, he kept on talking about the Boston Celtics. Yeah, it's Detroit versus the Lakers, but I'm telling you, Boston's going to be back next year. Boston's going to have a better season. They didn't, and shut up. We ain't talking about the Boston Celtics. We talking about the Pistons versus the Lakers. And I remember my pops was mad, and it pissed me off. Like, yeah, why is he talking about Boston? Because he was a Boston fan, pretending to be a neutral. Stop that shit. If you're bias. You gotta hide that shit, man. When you're on a platform like that. Like somebody said, the blessing said, we won, or we. Are you talking about PlayStation, man? People say, Jez, with the Windows Central. Now, Xbox, don't call me the Robert Parrish, you ass. Xbox era, they say, okay, we're not going to be Xbox Central no more. We're going to change our name to day one. Fair enough. Fair enough. But if you're on one of these platforms, bro, like Digital Foundry, GameSpot, I'm sorry, IGN, hell, even Colin. You know, I don't like Colin at all. But at least he let it be known we are ponies over here. Ponies go to his channel. I think that's what a lot of people mess up at. Just be who you are, man. Stop trying to please people. You can't please these N-words out here. If I worried about everything everybody said about me all the time, I would go crazy. If I worried about people not liking me, I will go crazy. Colin, yeah, I'm not a fan of Colin at all, though. Day one sounds like a help channel. It does. That name is weird, but that's what they, you know, that's how they're moving now. I am not older than Doc Rivers. POS. Look, I gotta go. Raymond Felton. Oh, you call me Raymond Felton? Hey, Robinson. Look, I gotta go, y'all. I love you guys, man. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. Now, what time y'all say the Resident Evil Requiem unlock? Because I'm definitely down to play that shit. I've been playing Discord. I ain't on Discord, you POS. I don't feel like going to Discord. I've been playing that damn Romeo is a Dead Man. That shit is wild, bro. That shit is crazy. Absolutely insane. Man, you took it too far, Bob McPhee. You took that shit too far, bro. I ain't posting that shit. That shit too far. You took it too far. With that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Luke Cage. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, I've been playing Romeo is a Dead Man. Also, I've been playing what's the other game I've been playing? Romeo is a Dead Man. Don't say Bluey, you POSs. Romeo is a Dead Man is all right when you playing. Like, it's a little bit too much extra shit in between for me. But I just finished the mission when I was in the mall. It kind of reminded me of Dead Rising a little bit. It was pretty good, man. I had a boss fight. That shit was pretty good, bro. I love 2K, but yeah. What's the other game I've been playing? Damn it, Romeo must. Not Romeo must die. Romeo is a Dead Man. And what's the other game I've been playing lately? Shit. Laval. Who the hell called me Lavelle Crawford? No, it's not a Game Pass. You gotta buy it in POS. Oh, half a High on Life. Damn, I'll be playing that. High on Life 2. That's pretty good too. Is it me or the resolution seems shitty in High on Life 2? I don't know. Black History Month is over with in a couple days. Yobi, stop that shit. Blessing used to have a PlayStation podcast. Yeah, but have a PlayStation podcast. And if you're on one of these podcasts, just let it be known. Yeah, nigga, I'm the PlayStation guy here. Or I'm the Xbox guy here. I bet you do look good on PC, but it's like the resolution a little low. I think it's 60, but the resolution is low on the Xbox Series X. Yeah. All right, man. Oh, it is unoptimized. Okay, so Michael Collier. Yeah, I was like, man, why is like it runs pretty decent. But I was like, man, and it's not my TV either, because Romeo is a Dead Man looks pretty damn good. Yeah, the resolution is trash in High on Life. All right, I'm about to go. You keep getting stuck in it. What is difficult? You pre-orders? Atari 2600. Yeah, I remember Combat. I had Donkey Kong. Combat Donkey Kong. Airlock. Yeah, some other shit. See you guys tomorrow on TTS with Punk Ass Shine. Did you see Shine made a new channel? It's called Shine 786 Reactions. And that PO has reacted to Toy Story and something else. So let's subscribe to that shit. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. See you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Peace and love. Where's the damn outro? Yeah.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
BT Maverick with the two. Set your Twitter to dirt mode. Easy on the eyes. Actually, the dirt mode hurts my eyes for some reason. I don't know. It's like the black background with the white letters. I don't know why it hurts my eyes. Yeah, you know, I'm older, you know. How old are you, BT Maverick? DJ Brodo Doss with the two. Later exhaust smoke. Hey, Doggy Dog, Lovey Smith. You supposed to be my homie, Doggy Dog. You call me Lovey Smith? Blessings Senior. Noob Cybot. Grimace of Panthro? Are you? I think it's the first nigga to call me Panthro from the Thundercats Raise Ultron. I'll never forgive you for that shit. I might take your mind away for that. Coke Train. Cold Train. Bye-bye. Anthony Mason. There y'all go. Yeah, seeing Kids from the Rose. There y'all go. Manute Bowl left the room. I'm too chunky to be Manute Bowl, you asshole. Romeo Cornell. You know, that's Pinky. I'm not Clifton Powell. Dirt stuttered. Oh, yeah. I gotta go, man. I gotta go.
I hate it here!
I can't believe this shit.
Why are you so mad right now? Fuck you!
Gotta go. See you guys later.
Nigga!